So jewelry means wearing a collar around the neck, like livestock are forced to do. That necklace, that bracelet, that diamond band on our fingers are little collars, also known as shackles. Jewelry, okay, you all wrote it. Personal ornaments such as necklaces, rings, or bracelets that are typically made from or contain jewels and precious metals is jewelry. They are making resin things with dead relatives and pets now, trapping them. Exactly. Exactly. Following the drop in value of diamonds, De Beers hired a leading advertising agency, NW Ayer, in 1947. Together, they created the Diamond is Forever campaign. hmm This campaign sought to convince Americans that diamonds are the only choice for an engagement ring and is widely considered to be one of the most successful advertisements of all time, resulting in over 78% of today's engagement rings incorporating diamonds. The phrase above, a diamond is forever, fits right in with what you were saying, Raven. They want to solidify the person forever into this construct. Exactly. Exactly. You got it. Lissa, so even if you release those ashes and spread them, a part could never be released because they're in another box or turned into a diamond. Okay, so yeah, so even if you were to create a diamond, say one diamond out of the person to put in a necklace, and you release the rest of the ashes, those the ashes are freed, but that part of that being that's encapsulated within the diamond is fragmented out. The way to go home is to go home in our wholeness. And every time we come into and are incarnated here, and we fall into these traps of various forms of burials and so on and so forth, that, you know, wherever we are born to and whatever religion we're born in, we are taking and fragmenting a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more out. And I think that they're tired of waiting for us to fully become so fragmented and fractalized. So they're going in for the big game now, which is transhumanism, getting us fully into the pod and taking away any part of our ability to escape this place. We still have the ability to escape this place, and it's time to call all of our facets into ourselves again, healthy and strong and clarified. But this is such a way to be able to encapsulate a part of us that keeps us from wholeness for the rest of whatever that is eternally. It's literally terrifying. And ties to that blue collar workers wear. It ties to uh, the necktie that we wear. It ties to the cufflinks that men wear. You know, cufflinks is just a form of wearing handcuffs. It's insanity. You know, when women are putting on their jewelry, they do not understand that they're putting on their shackles. And I love my jewelry. You know, I love putting. I was never big on a lot. I was big on rings, and I always had a pair of earrings in. I've let my ears close up. I had my ears pierced at, I think I was 2 months old. I let my ears close up years ago. I will not wear these shackles on me anymore. You know, so this has been going on for years, but this is so key. And you're not going to get people to stop wearing their jewelry. And you're certainly not going to get people to stop buying wedding bands or making wedding bands or whatever, you know. But that's a part of the whole system of enslavement going on. The lies run very, very deep. And there's so many ways to bind us into this matrix system. You know, when we're talking, when I talk about diamonds, you know, let's take a look at it. You guys could go to Google right now, find how many songs has the word diamonds in it. So you've got the Beatles songs, is Lucy in the Sky with diamonds. So Lucy stands for Lucifer, and the diamonds stand for the stars, which are the demons. Okay, so let's take a look at that for a moment. The Beatles first made it. The Beatles was One of the first bands to step forward. They were the first band to step forward that was just literally throwing down symbology and telling the story of our imprisonment. And then the Rolling Stones with their big tongue came afterwards. But those were like the two first big, rock bands that came forward and just really started nailing the truth in their songs. Okay, so then Elton John picked up the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, right? He made a remake of it, right? Okay, we know what Elton John is, right? His right there in his name. And then the first big uh, king of rock and roll was Elvis Presley. So now you've got Elvis, which has the word evil in it, right? That's evil. And then Presley is to press in on, and suppress and oppress and repress. So evil suppresses, represses, and oppresses. There was Elvis Presley gyrating his hips and his sexuality to get all the girls to, fall down, and all boys wanting to be him, and all the girls want to have sex with him. And that was the beginning of lust and rock and roll, followed by the Beatles and followed by Rolling Stones, and then et al. And this is all this compression system that we've been in, and they've been stating this for a long time. So you've got you've got Marilyn Monroe, who was singing, diamonds are a girl's best friend, and then the diamonds are forever. And then I think there wasn't there the James Bond movie, Diamonds Are Forever. Wasn't that one of those things? Okay. And what are we talking about? James Bond, bondage, the bondage. So let's go ahead and see what you guys got going here. Google says 55 songs with the word diamond in it. Trish, Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna. Shine like Lucifer, he means. Yeah. Beyonce, Put a Ring on It. Yep. So, so I want us to see how shackled we really are and how they're compressing us, and they're coming up with these ideas. And like I said, burying us beneath the trees is how, if we think, isn't that great? We'll just be a part of nature. We'll return to nature. But do you want to return to nature inside the tree? Do you want to become one with the tree and just be locked into that? It just is, to me, it's just so overwhelming of a very, very not good idea to do. Okay? Shine on you, crazy diamond. There you go. That's right. So this is alarming, and that's why I wanted to do a pod on this, because people are going to fall for this. People are literally traumatized by death and dying. I should know.